Let's start with the last section of the course, Next Steps. In this section, we will see how to contribute to the React library by opening issues and pull requests, and why it is important to give back to the community and share your code. We will also look at the most important aspects to keep in mind when pushing open source code and publishing an NPM package, and how to use semantic versioning. Now we move on to the first video of this section, Contributing to React. In this video, we are going to take a look at finding issues and reporting them. We will also look at ways to fix issues. One thing that people often want to do when they've used React for a while is to contribute to the library. React is open source, which means that its source code is public, and anyone who signed the Contributor License Agreement, CLA, can help to fix bugs, write documentation, or even add new features. You can read the full terms of the CLA at this URL. Suppose, for example, you are building an application with React and you found a bug. What should you do? The first and most important thing is to create a small, reproducible example of the problem. To do that, there is a handy JS Fiddle template provided by the React team. Here it is. This operation has two key benefits. It helps you to be 100% confident that the bug is effectively a React bug and not just an issue with your application code. It helps the React team understand the problem quickly without having to delve into your application code, making the process faster. The Fiddle uses the latest version of React, and this is important because if you find a bug in an older version of the library, it may already have been fixed in the current one. Vice versa, if you find a problem with the latest version of the library that was not in the previous versions, it is a regression and it is going to have a higher priority because it may affect a massive number of users. Once the little demo to show the problem is ready, you can file an issue on GitHub like this. As you'll see, the issue comes with some pre-filled instructions, with one of those being to set up the minimal demo. The other questions help you to explain the problem and to describe current and the expected behaviors. It is important for you to read the Facebook Code of Conduct before participating or contributing to the repository. Here is the Code of Conduct. The document lists good behaviors that are expected from all community members and that everyone should follow. Once the issue is filed, you have to wait for one of the core contributors to examine it and tell you what they've decided to do with the bug. Depending on the severity of it, they might fix it or ask you to fix it. In the second case, you can fork the repository and write code to solve the problem. It is important to follow the coding style guides and write all the tests for the fix. It is also crucial that all the old tests pass to make sure the new code does not introduce regressions in the codebase. When the fix is ready and all the tests are green, you can submit a pull request and wait for the core team members to review it. They may decide to merge it or ask you to make some changes. If you did not find a bug but you still want to contribute to the project, you can look into the issues tagged with the Good First Bug label on GitHub. This is a great way to start contributing, and it is fantastic that the React team gives everyone, especially new contributors, the possibility of being part of the project. If you find a good first bug issue that has not been already taken by someone, you can add a comment on the issue saying that you are interested in working on it. One of the core members will get in touch with you. Make sure to discuss your approach and the path you want to take with them before starting coding, so that you do not have to rewrite the code multiple times. Another way of improving React is by adding new features. It is important to say that the React team has a plan to follow, and the main features are designed and decided by the core members. If you are interested in knowing what the next steps the library will take are, you can find some of them under the label Big Picture on GitHub. That said, if you have some good ideas about features that should be added to the library, the first thing to do is to open an issue and start talking with the React team. You should avoid spending time writing code and submitting a pull request before asking them, because the feature you have in mind might not fit into their plans or might conflict with other functionalities they are working on. So, we learnt about how to report bugs in this video.